This the last guy? I love corrections. I love being a part of what we like to call the thin blue line. Ever since I was a little kid, you know, I'd always been fascinated with, you know, the television show Cops. You know, I'd watch it ritually. It started to really capture my interest then, and I just knew, you know, I was like, wow, I need to be a correctional officer. This is what I really want to do. I was recently attacked. I sustained a partial tear to my left side of my chest. Today's my first day back. What in my right mind made me think, oh, Ruben's coming back, it'll be cool, put him in a cell, call it a day.
Okay, I have 2 Qurans. I need I'm gonna go ahead and go off again.
Let me talk to the lieutenant real quick, just calm down. Leave this squared away, okay?
So his main gripe was the Quran?
So I told him, you know, we need to go with religion. Speak with you on that matter.
Go through it, look for contraband. There's nothing in there, go ahead and give it to him. He's got paper and envelopes in there too. Go ahead and give him those.
We'll get you some paper and envelopes so you can write.
I got my own paper. I'm not a little kid. I don't need your guys' special paper.
Okay. So here is your Quran book, okay? And this is the one that he's allowing you to have, okay?
Go ahead and put all this stuff back in property because I'm gonna go ahead and go off again.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Just take this stuff right here and just relax.
No. Here, I told you, I don't need none of this stuff.
Okay.
No, don't throw it on the floor. It's not trash.
What do I look like, your maid? When an inmate starts threatening to harm themselves, pretty much the only thing that comes to my mind is, please do it. I would love to just gas you and stop the action.
I want my stuff. All the stuff that I have should be permitted to me.
You can't have any more than that.
I'm gonna wait till you guys leave.
Level 6, 10 through the air. I have inmate in W106 harming himself. There's a laceration on his left arm.
Stop that action, Buck.
There. Let me have your arm. Surrender your arm. Hey, this is my directives, okay? Watch your head. Watch out for the blood. Go to your stomach. Just stay right there. Stay right there. We got you. This way. Watch out for his arm. Which one's cut? Okay, watch the blood.
These inmates are allowed to have 1 hour OBEC every day. No, you guys aren't. Okay? Okay. You guys got caught fishing yesterday. The Joshua area yesterday, fishing, passing contraband to another inmate, completely against the rules. And I take that as highly disrespectful. That's insulting my intelligence. That's insulting me in general.
Purto, you just locked him up because you're mad because of yesterday. I have a right to go to rest.
All right, turn around, back out.
Sitting here pacing myself for 4 hours waiting to go to rest. They caught me with the shank. They gave me 30 days and said, my problems with Purto has it in for me.
The battle of wills between correctional officers and inmates, we're always gonna win. Myself and my other fellow officers decided, hey, we should probably shake this pod down. Look at this, man. Stinger. Oh, nice. Got something else in here? A razor. Oh, pretty hefty write-ups. Fishing line, there it is.
They came out with a razor blade, they came out with a stinger, and they came out with fishing line.
So you're gonna get the misconduct report and you're gonna face regression, so you'll start 6-1 all over again on second day.
Oh, all right. Kick me some more.
So every time that this happens,
Quit pushing me, bro. I'm not gonna do nothing, all right? Quit pushing. I'm not talking to you.
Stop turning around.
All I get is 1 hour.
I take everybody
every day.
to rec the same. He's trying to turn the focus on to me, when in reality, he was not in there due to anything else other than the items that we found in his cell. He just played the little turn the tables game, and it's not going to work out.
So what we're gonna have you do now is check mail, go through it. What you're looking for is any gang activity, kites being sent out, coded kites, anything like that.
Yeah.
And as well as any narcotics or anything like that.
Okay.
The main drug coming in right now is Suboxone. Suboxone is a strip that's very small. It's just really hard to detect.
STIU is very fascinating. I tap into the psychological part of your personality. Once you open letters like this, you kind of focus more on the pictures first, and especially when there's heavy ink or real dark ink. So when I go over here, it's just white. Here we go. Yeah, see the little orange strips in there? It's like 10 strips in this one.
Did you find something?
Yeah, it looks like we got Suboxone hit.
Now that you've found that, you can further your investigation. You have access to the phones and stuff like that. This inmate's a member of the S&M. See if you can actually hear him asking anybody that's on the streets, we'll send it in.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, perfect. It's a win. It's a W.
Finding drugs in the cells of S&M is important because the gang's power is fueled by drugs. So you're not only collecting evidence on how individuals have committed crime, but how they commit those crimes in furtherance of a criminal enterprise. But at this point, we're still trying to find something bigger on the S&M. The next big piece of evidence that sharpens that knife that's ultimately going to cut that snake's head off.
So here's what we got today. We're transporting the leaders of the S&M to the FBI office in Albuquerque for indictment. Finally gonna recode these guys.
These S&M members are extremely dangerous. There were quite a few threats made to a lot of state officials within the department.
We're going to be working hand in hand with STIU. We'll get down with our team leaders and we'll get this thing going.
Copy that. The operation that we are executing this morning is infiltrating the level 6 facility where the S&M gang members are housed, members with pull.
Officer Purto, he is the type of officer we look at to be part of the team. When I see him, I see potential.
For me, realizing the magnitude of this operation kind of hit home. It is a big privilege to be part of taking down the most important gang in the New Mexico prison system that there is.
Our final stages of this takedown comes with risk. As that noose begins to tighten, the reality is desperate people began to do desperate things.
This could be a very dangerous operation. These guys are some of the most violent offenders that we have.
We can't underestimate the influence and threat that comes with S&M.
Oh, you guys don't want none of this right here, man. You guys don't want none. It's going down.
That's why the element of shock is going to be critical in this takedown.
Open one.
Turn around, be restrained for us.
What's going on now? Turn around and be restrained.
So should inmates know that we're coming for a takedown, everything from hiding evidence to actually presenting a greater threat to the staff that would be dealing with them would be more likely.
Andrew, let me get some bellies.
Are we taking to the gym or to intake? Copy that.
We are in our final stages of this takedown, so it's critical that we keep an eye on the leadership. Just like we do in active combat theater, it's important that we marginalize the negative influence of the leaders on the foot soldiers themselves.
What's the outcome? What did it do?
This operation has been a huge success.
Aaron did well. No matter what task he's put on, he gets it done. I was very impressed with him.
After executing this operation today, it reminded me why I do what I do. Today was absolutely a success. We came home with a win. We were able to do it the correct way. Oh yeah, dude. I love my brothers and my sisters. We all went home safe, being a part of history.
They're gonna take me seriously. I look like I'm 12 years old.
My biggest fear is not going home to my wife.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to go face your fear.
Put the weapon down!
That's what we do every day.